Hi, I'm Mike Hughes with a few more tips on how to make a strong offer in a competitive market. Now, the first thing that you can do is when you're writing your offer, use a higher offer deposit. Now, this is kind of a superficial tip. However, when the seller sees your offer next to another offer and you have a higher offer deposit, they might sense that you have more skin in the game. So here's how it works. Customarily, the offer deposit is $1,000. What we've been encouraging buyers to do is put down $3,000, $4,000, or even $5,000 with their offer deposit. Now keep in mind, if the home inspection doesn't work out, if you can't get financing, this money goes back to you. So you're not really giving them more money, you're just putting more money up front. And again, when you're looking at two offers, one has $1,000, the other one has $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, obviously one's going to look stronger, even though they might virtually be the same. The second thing is not contingent on the sale. Now, in most markets inside of 95, we're in a strong seller's market. So selling your home isn't a problem. If you have any concerns around that or the timing behind it, let us know and we can walk you through that. Sellers, when you're making an offer, don't want to see that it's contingent on the sale of your home. So what we've been doing in the case where somebody has to sell their home is we prepare the home 100%. We have the stager, home inspection, and all the photography done so that when they find the perfect home, we can go live with their listing. This helps you avoid using the sale contingency. And of course, your home's always going to sell quickly and for top dollar if it's priced properly. If you have any questions about that, let us know. One of the biggest mistakes that buyers make when they are at an open house or during a showing with the listing agent is they're asking too many questions too early on. Now I know that this sounds harsh, but think about it this way. You go out on your first date and you start asking your future husband or wife all sorts of questions, and maybe some of them are a little bit premature. Maybe it should be the second or third date before you ask those questions. Think about the house the same way. You want to get through the offer being accepted. You might even want to get to the inspection before you start asking about certain questions. If you ask too many questions up front, it might be a red flag that you're going to be a difficult buyer to work with. Now, it might just be curiosity and innocent, but I've seen many situations where after the fact, the agent calls me and says, Mike, you know what? I'm a little bit nervous about this buyer. The questions they were asking, I just don't think that they're going to stick through it. I'm afraid they might get cold feet. Now, I'm able to remedy those issues and explain that no, they're just curious, they're great people, and it will work out, but it's not always the case. So keep that in mind when you're making an offer, when you're talking with a listing agent. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to call or email us anytime.